All right, there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another night of streaming here at New to Retro Reviews. And tonight, I am gracing you people with the original Resident Evil 2 on Dreamcast, because that version is probably one of my most favorite ways to play this, if you're talking console version. But I also love the N64 version, and I also really love the original PlayStation 1 version. To be fair, I just love every version of Resident Evil 2, so... So hopefully that you guys are doing great and having fun. And it's weird, right? So, like, I was trying to figure this out before the stream. They must have deleted it off of YouTube or something like that. But if you are trying to choose the game, like where it says category gaming and then it gives you the game option, I tried and they won't give me Resident Evil 2. The only one that happens is, what do you call it there? Is, what do you call it there? I get Resident Evil 2 Remake. And I'm just like, what? Like, what's that about? So I have no idea. Hold on a sec. Let's see. Okay, there we go. Because there's some. Let's get up some music here. What should we do? Ah, perfect. If it's here. Wow, they don't have the best stage theme on this. That's a bummer. Oh, wait, here it is. There we go. So, okay, yeah. Grew up with the N64. Didn't know I had it so good as a kid. Oh, God, yeah. Like, the N64, I mean, unfortunately, the N64 is considered by many to be kind of a weak system, which I don't believe that it is. I don't think it's a weak system because it gave us great games like Mario 64, Mario Kart 64, Mario Party 1, 2, 3, things like Jet Force Gemini, Yoshi's Story, Smash Brothers. It truly was a great one. It really was. You know, it really was an amazing system. 4 player options. Gauntlet was on there. Why is there vocals to this song? This shouldn't be that. Actually, since we're playing Resident Evil, if I can find it. Should be on here. Where is my damn playlists? Here we go. Music for stream. So yeah. Perfect. Yeah. Play this one. It's Resident Evil inspired, so. But yo, Swolfie, what's up? But again, thank you for coming in, guys. The great achiever. It's still impressive that RE2 was on the N64. No, for real. People do not understand how important RE2. You crammed 2 discs into a cartridge and it worked. Yeah, of course the heavy compression and sound from the disc didn't really translate super well, but it was a game that you could still play. It wasn't a game that was a bad system it wasn't a bad port. It was great. It was a modern miracle that worked. So, yep, added the features on top of it. That's right. That's correct. So, and 60 people here right now too. Thank you guys. Greatly appreciate that. But yeah, like this game, like the game on the N64 was a true modern marvel. It really was. You can't deny how great it was to have that on the system. I mean, just like so many of the N64 games were amazing, really. Yeah, RE2 and 64, yeah. Red Dead. Yep. They went on to do that. And I think they did pretty well for themselves, all things considered. You know? But... oh, there we go. But yeah, no, I just love RE2. I mean, again, RE3 is my personal favorite of the original trilogy, and 3 is 3 is my favorite Resident Evil game of all time. Without a doubt. It is. You know, but if I had to give like a definitive, like the best Resident Evil game of all time, if I had to do like a top 10 list and like put my bias aside and really put them on the screen, for me personally, I would have to choose Resident Evil Remake as the best Resident Evil game of all time. And that probably confuses a lot of people, but the thing of it is, you know, it's the truth. It is the truth. It is the best one, in, I feel, because, you know, just because it's a game that reinvented the original. It was scary as hell. Scared the crap out of so many fucking people back in the day. You know, it just was a really good game. And I mean, yeah, it didn't set the world on fire like how RE2 did and got everybody into the series, but for being on a system that didn't do that well, you know, people were buying GameCubes for that. I mean, not every Resident Evil fan, because a lot of Resident Evil fans were really ticked off. I mean, they wouldn't get the chance to play Resident Evil Remake on anything until the Wii. Like, the Wii was the next system because you could play the discs on there and everything like that, or you could get the archives version. And then it wouldn't be until later in the PS3. What was it, like 2016? Is that 2015, 2016? Is that when the PS3 version got remake? So yeah, the only console I had luck with was the PS1. Hey, PlayStation 1, man. PlayStation 1, that is my favorite console of all time. I actually did a video here on the channel celebrating 30 years of that console's legacy. Yeah, people loved it. I had some guests on there from the board too. I had Lacey Johnson. She's absolutely an amazing human being, great musician, does a lot of Persona music and Sonic the Hedgehog music and everything like that. My buddy Mikkel Casanova, he has the #1 podcast in Hawaii and he does a lot of tech reviews and game reviews. Absolutely a beast at what he does. Pat from Retro Blast Podcast was there. He's a good friend of mine. He is like literally one of the best podcasts out there for retro gaming. Like, it's insane. And then last but not least in that video is my friend Jared from Avalanche Reviews. That dude is a true blue dude, man. Like, he is fantastic, and he had a great, and I had them all tell stories about their experience with the PlayStation 1 and stuff. So 2015 was when it came out to the PS3. Gotcha. PS1's durable. Yeah, mine still fucking works. You drop that on your toe and everything like that, you're breaking the toe, not the system. You remember your first RE2 experience? I sure do. So yeah, no, I do. I remember getting the game, and because I was excited to play the game that was the sequel to the first one, because I just saw it in magazines everywhere. It was in every gaming magazine out there. I just remember seeing so many of them. Like, one of the ones I remember most about RE2 from the magazines was this. It was an American comic book style one where Leon was like up against the door with his Desert Eagle up, and like these zombie hands are breaking through the doors and stuff. I remember that one. And then I remember a key piece of art. You don't see it floating around that much, which I think is a shame, because I think it's a great piece of actual Capcom CGI created one. But it's one where, like, it's a magazine cover, and Leon is in the sewers, bending down on one knee, reloading the Magnum, and there's blood by his knee, and pointing at it saying, "I hope this is not Chris's blood." You know, throw back to the original, which I thought was great. But the thing of it is, the G-Virus creature is behind him. The one that grows into the big one, it's behind him. I don't know if, hold on, let me see if I can find it. But yeah, that piece was just absolutely amazing. RE2, 1998. Yeah, let's see what I can find here. Official render. That's what I need. If they oh, are they not going to show me it? Oh, I guess they're not. Wait a minute. It should be here. Wow, it's not here. Wait a minute. Resident Evil 2 1998 magazine cover. I can't remember what magazine it was, but we're going to find it. We are going to find it. It's going to pop up. There it is. Oh, it was Tips and Tricks. Oh, man. Oh, that was like my favorite magazine, man. But yeah, here it is for you guys right here. Oh, let me fix the screen right here. There we go. So yeah, let me show it to you guys real quick. Yeah, so this was it. This was it right here. Yeah. Win Resident Evil original artwork and action figures. Now bigger and better than ever. Tips and tricks. Leanna and Claire's walkthrough, secrets revealed, killer maps. Yeah, there it is. Hope this is not Chris's blood. Yeah, see, he's all around him. And yeah, this is crazy. Yoshi's Story, Mortal Kombat 4, Final Fantasy Tactics, man. Mystical Ninja, Snowboard Kids, NFL Club. Oh, God. All these great games. Micro Machines, Need for Speed, V-Rally. Oh, man. Yo, Seth Lillard, what's going on, dude? Do you, as a collector, have OCD about game case sizes, like having PS1, RE2 besides the GameCube? Yeah, no, I can't do that. All my video games that are on the wall behind me, behind the screen, they're all in alphabetical order, and they're all ordered by system to make it easier to find them. But yeah, no, I remember this, man, back in the day. Oh, God, I fucking love this one, man. Yeah, March of 1998. Hold on. I want to see if this... Because, like, I know it got ruined years ago, unfortunately, because I let people borrow it. You know, stupid me. Tips and Tricks, March 1998. Is this it? No, that is not it. Oh, I found it. Yeah, if we look at this right here. Oh, yeah. It's actually pretty good condition. $11 with 5 shipping and handling. Huh. You know what? I'm going to keep that there. I'm going to keep that there. I'm going to save that, definitely. Perfect. Oh, man, that just brought me down memory lane right there. You remember? Oh, so yeah, Everett, you remember it. You remember it. You do. And for the 21 people that are here right now, thank you. For the 14 likes already, thank you as well, guys. I greatly appreciate that. And sometimes you talk about those stuff and you make me feel old. Well, that's what we do here. We relive childhood memories and then we feel really old about those memories after we've already let it set in. So I was like 10 days old when RE2 released. What the fuck? So you're a 98 baby. Okay. God, I was... Wait a minute, hold on. How old was I in 96? I was 9 in 96. So 6, all right, 6, 7, 8. So I was 11. I was 11. And I was 12 or 13 when RE3 came out. How do I get the Google Chrome to look cool? I don't understand technology. So, but yeah, no, like RE2 was just like a really special game for a lot of people back then. I think a lot of people who were non-Resident Evil gamers played a lot of RE2, you know? I mean, I think back in the day, you know, I don't know how much proof I can muster about this, you know, like figure it out, but it's just something that I feel that people played a lot more games back in the day because gaming was still like niche. It wasn't like it is today. So I think a lot of people just kind of rented whatever there was, because that's the other thing too. The power of renting is how you discovered a lot of games. I've talked about this on stream before, but if you are to rent a game, you go to Friday night at Blockbuster, you go to rent the game that you want, but it's not there because you got there late. You got there like an hour late, and it's already been scooped up by all the other kids and stuff like that. Then you discover another game there because you're like, well, I came all the way here, I might as well do it. I mean, my Blockbuster wasn't even more than 5 minutes from my house and everything like that. And years later, Hollywood Video wasn't even 5 minutes from my house, which was kind of crazy too. So they were both in like opposite directions. But yeah, no, it was that's how you kind of discovered a lot about games and why a lot of people would play a lot of stuff. You know, nowadays I feel like certain people will only play certain things because they like what they like, and there's no places to rent. Everything is just kind of in front of you, and in that way, shape, or form, if that makes sense. RE2 is the only memory I have with my actual dad. He had me play it on the N64 for about 30 minutes or so, I think. I remember thinking blue blood color was funny. I wasn't scared at all. Oh yeah, changing the blood for RE2 on N64 was great. Oh man, renting games was amazing. When I would rent games, and I was like, well, it would cost more, but yeah, exactly. I remember trying to get Mega Man X2 from my local store, but it was gone, and I was left with Mega Man Soccer. Oh dear God, that game is terrible. Oh, that's a game, all right. That's a game. So like, if I remember correctly, like the difference between Blockbuster and Hollywood was Blockbuster had like they had the hottest games, but their selection was smaller in a lot of ways. So you had to go get the good games there, right? Whereas if I remember correctly, Hollywood had like kind of less than that, but they had more variety, right? There was more variety in their games. I mean, I remember going and see the long box of Reboot at that store. DOA 2 was there on the PS1. Power Stone, which was in the kiosk of it and everything. There was another video store too. It was actually two. It's when we first moved to my town, and I don't remember the name of it. I cannot remember. I think it was literally just called Home Video, and it was in the center of town. It's at the corner of an intersection. You walk in. It was a really cool place, and that's where I would rent Super Nintendo games. And I think, yeah, and then Blockbuster came in shortly after, and it shut it down. Like nobody was going to the store anymore because, you know, Blockbuster was in town. And then Hollywood Video opened. But then I remember being at a store at the other side of town, and what do you call it there? I was on another side of the town, and there was this kind of like, it was kind of tucked away in this place. It was called Massive Video, and it was like one of those mom and pop places, and they were there before Hollywood Video was, so they kind of had a lot of strange games and games you didn't really see that often. There were some popular ones there, don't get me wrong, but not on the level that what Blockbuster had, you know. So yo, Cascade, hey Tony, did you see how bad the Silent Hill 2 movie screen cap looks? Dude, I don't know about that Silent Hill movie, guys. I don't know, man. That thing, I think, was originally supposed to be released like this year at some point. There was never any clear date given, but I'm pretty sure they were aiming for this year when we saw that other trailer, when we saw the first one. So, and then that photo they showed of them in the elevator recently looks like bad cosplay, man. It looks like bad cosplay. So I'm really hoping that it doesn't suck. Really hoping it doesn't suck. Sorry, just getting some messages. But yeah, no, like, just renting games and shit like that, that was like how any gamer found out about stuff. Or, you know, you went to the store and you picked up a magazine or something, right? Like a tips and tricks or Game Pro or Electronic Gaming Monthly. I remember every time I would go down to the drugstore with my mother and, you know, her medicine just seemed to take forever to fucking fill. I would just sit there and read the gaming magazines. And, you know, they weren't expensive back then. They really weren't. Like, you know, $5 wasn't that much back then. You know, some people try to tell me that. They're like, oh, yeah, like, you know, well, you got to think of inflation and stuff like that. I was like, yeah, but dude, people could easily afford shit back in the day. I talked about this in a previous stream, but like, throw out the inflation excuse all you want, saying that, oh, it was this back then. But like, people could still afford things back then. I literally went to the store today, guys. I went to the store today, and I got like some of these pre-made dinners from the deli that they make, and then you just cook it at one point. So like, I got chicken cordon bleu. I got pasta and meatball for my father, and then I got, what was the other thing that I got? I got watermelon cut up for him and put in like one of the plastic containers that they have there. I got that. I got him a box of cereal. I got milk, and I got myself. Oh, actually, I still have those downstairs. I gotta go get them. I got 4 Reese's sticks because it was buy 2 get 2 free, and I also got myself French bread pizza. All of that cost me $57. It's like, are you fucking kidding me with that? It's insane. It's just insane. You don't know who's casting these people for these Silent Hill things? Yeah, no, dude, I don't get it either. I personally don't understand why a lot of people really like why Hollywood doesn't get it. That fan film that just came out of Silent Hill, the one that Andy from Biohazard Declassified's been sharing and stuff, that looks 10 times better than this movie. And they got a smaller budget. They're not in Hollywood. So I don't know what this movie's excuse is. You know? And I mean, we saw her today, and this is something that I really hope I'm wrong about, and I hope she does good. But they just announced who's playing Chun-Li for the Street Fighter movie, and she's kind of a virtual unknown. She's been in some things, but nothing really spectacular that are mind-blowing. And of course, all the people on social media are like, "Oh, she doesn't have huge boobs like Chun-Li, or she doesn't have the thick thighs like Chun-Li. Nope, not like she's too skinny." And it's like, dude, first off, like, you're not gonna find a girl built like Chun-Li that easily. That's an actress. Second off, you shouldn't be hiring actresses and actors to play these characters. You need to hire martial artists. You need to hire real fucking martial artists to play these characters in Street Fighter. Chun-Li is literally the first woman of fighting games, and she deserves that respect. You know? Like, these characters, I mean, shit on the original Street Fighter movie all you want with Van Damme, but at least they got a lot of things right in it with some of the characters. You know, I just feel that when it comes to these castings, you got to find why people, you got to find out why people like these characters, and then find that out there. Like, Sagat better, like, if Sagat is in Street Fighter 2, he needs to be like 6'8" or 7'2", or however tall he is, or like find someone that's really tall, bald, give him a eye patch, and make, like, literally go to fucking Thailand and find someone. Sagat barely has any lines in Street Fighter as it is, so Oh yeah, Abby not being all hulked out and everything for The Last of Us Season 2. Yeah, because Neil Druckmann, being the fucking moron that he is, was just like, well, you know, Abby's muscles really aren't a big part of this show and don't really have much to do with her. Dude, it had everything to do with her. Her muscles are a result of her fucking trauma. Okay? Like, I'm sorry, I can't, I mean, like, Caitlin does a great job at Abby. I think she's got the anger for it, but again, she's kind of small-ish, so it's like, it's not as intimidating. Bella Ramsey, too. She looks like a fucking child. Again, nothing against her. It's not her fault. It's the fucking people that casted her. They were idiots. Literally, I don't know. I mean, I guess she's too old now, but I mean, Ashley Johnson probably would have been the better choice, but, I mean, I don't get it, man. Every time I come here, I realize I'm not crazy. Yeah. Well, it's like, okay, and look, I know not everybody can bulk up easily and get ripped and shredded and shit like that, but this is fucking Hollywood. They can do it. You know, Hugh Jackman does it. Ryan Reynolds does it. Everybody to play these superhero movies fucking does it. What was it? Chris Pratt did it the most natural way out of almost any of them. Neil is just an idiot. The guy has no idea what he's doing with his own show, and I'm going to give The Last of Us Season 1 credit. I will give The Last of Us Season 1 credit. That was a good fucking show. I don't agree with a lot of the choices they made for certain stuff, but, like, it was a good show. I hate the fact that they abandoned the fact that, like, the infected had those roots, and the roots were barely ever used for anything. Like, you felt like it was building up to something, and nothing happened. Could you imagine... Right? Imagine this for The Last of Us. If the roots all went into a zombie that mutated because of a mass spore infection, right? Like a bunch of bodies around him, and it massively, like, corrodes it, and it, like, it's kind of stuck where it is, and it needs the roots. And the roots will tell, like, you know, it can send out that noise and shit, and then, like, eventually it breaks free. It could be the next Rat King. It could literally be the next Rat King. And they didn't do it. You know, Pedro Pascal as Joel, I think people are just sick of him being in everything. But I think he did a really good job. I think he did a great job. So, you know, a lot of the actors they cast, I think, did a good job. I think the guy playing Tommy did a good job. I like the fact that we spent time with Sarah, which I think, like, made her death, like, all the more even sad, even though you knew it was coming. I love the fact that, like, yeah, she could have got infected like the neighbors did, but instead she didn't. I thought that was really dope. I thought that was such a really cool thing that they did that. And it's one of the neighbors that I guess attacked from the game and shit. So, yeah, really good stuff in the first season. And I know a lot of people hated it because people are, you know, homophobic and all that shit. But, like, that episode, you know, what was it, Frank and Bill? That was like a tearjerker episode, man. Like, that was, I mean, I still say it was really stupid that, you know, Ron Swanson fucking ran out into the street as an open target only to get shot. Like, you know, I thought that was stupid. But I thought the ending was great. I thought the fact that Joel didn't go upstairs or like, you know, he wasn't gonna go see the bodies. It's like, you know, he left the window open so it doesn't smell, yada, yada, yada. Like, you know, I think that was a way better way to handle that than the game would have. Sarah was a good pick. Yeah, she was. Yeah, like the Henry and Sam stuff was pretty good for the most part. Again, the lady that, like, ran the thing, you know, the girl, what's her name? Rose from 2.5 Men. Her, like, just literally going on a, like, warpath to go find the kids. It's like, let them fucking go, dude. You literally ruined your entire settlement and everything like that because of everything that you did. So, you know, I just think that, like, there was a lot of mistakes in that one episode. But the guy who played Tommy in the game, he was her right-hand man, and I thought that was actually pretty fucking dope they brought him in. You know, they gave, you know, Troy Baker a part. We got to see how, you know, Ellie was born, and they had Ellie's voice actress played the mom, which I thought was fucking dope. So, you know, there was great stuff. There was, but by the end of it and everything like that, it just, you know, like by the time the next season rolled around, it was bad. It was just bad. And again, I cannot take Bella Ramsey at like 5 foot even or whatever she is, taking down these grown ass men. I couldn't really even believe it that much in the Last of Us video game when you were Ellie either. But like, one of the things, this is like what I like about how it worked for Clementine in the Walking Dead video games, was the fact that she was so small, she couldn't take down zombies. So she had like the hatchet and she went at their legs, knocked them down, and then she'd clunk them in the head, you know? That's the thing. That's how you write characters, right? Because the whole girl boss characters that they try to make, and I'm not trying to seem like an asshole or a misogynistic person. I'm just telling it to you straight. Now, I have trained with women who are fucking badass and could knock out grown-ass men. All right, they move 5 times faster than I can, and some of these girls I've trained with, they hit even harder than I can. So, I believe you can do it, but it has to be in a believable way. Where in a lot of Hollywood movies, you got these women that are 3 times shorter than the guys. They have no muscles to them, and somehow they're able to take them out. You know, you know, and then this is where I give, like, you know, things like Clementine that credit for that. However, there was another one that I will give credit to that I think was done fucking perfectly, and that was the girl from Prey, the Predator movie. She was fucking perfect because she was trying to prove herself, and she knew she wasn't as strong as the guys, everything. And to be fair, going up against the Predator, you're not going to be as strong as them. Schwarzenegger couldn't even fucking beat it hand to hand, everything. And he was jacked in the 80s, so that tells you something. So like, she had to distract the Predator with traps and all this other stuff. Yeah, of course we've seen it before and everything like that, but it still shows you how you can make female characters interesting and believable. You know, because I have a lot of friends who are like, yeah, like, I wish they would make it, like, you know, as a female, I would love to see it be a little bit more believable, you know, but, you know, like, they do such a good job with a lot of that stuff, you know, like, you know, when you're a smaller character, you sneak up on people, you like, you know, you stab them in the side, and like, when they go down, you bring the knife to their head, right? Or, you know, you come up from behind. If you got like a stick, you fucking whack them from behind the back legs, and boom, stab them in the head or right in the chest. These are things you do when you're outmatched in terms of size. You know, that's how I look at things. Like I said, I'm not saying women can't be badasses, but it has to be in a believable way. Same with like guys, like, you know, like same thing too. But like I said, they just don't. Neil Druckmann's gonna do what he's gonna do, and that next season's gonna be fucking terrible. It's gonna be an Abby-focused season, and it's like, dude, that's great and all, but we don't care about anything anymore. We don't care about this. Like, I don't know. It's just bad. I think what hurts The Last of Us Season 2 is that The Last of Us 2 game already had pacing issues, so it was trying to piggyback off an already messy story. Yeah. They should have taken what was good. Yeah, they should have, but they didn't. And I'll admit this, I like the combat in Last of Us Part 2 more than the first one. It was better. Not that the first one was bad or anything like that, but I felt like you had more options and things to do in this, you know? So. But, yeah. All right. Hold on 1 second, guys. I'll be right back. I want to go get those keys. I am here, and I have brought cat. Cat now. It's like she always wants to be picked up, and then when you do, she doesn't want to be picked up. Like, all right, oops. Just like that. And you dropped my phone. She'll be back. She always does this. She's a pain in the butt. So, all right, guys. So we've been hanging out for a while now. We got 23 people and 23 likes going. Holy shit. All right, let's start this bad boy up then, shall we? Let's kill the music. Right.
A bizarre incident occurred in the outskirts.
Yes, let me know if the audio needs to get turned up at all, guys, or if it sounds good where it is.
It was later revealed that the terrible disaster had been caused by the
Oh yeah, you saw something moving on the bottom. That was the cat. Like her tail is like Jaws' fin. You know?
Incorporated for use in bioweapon experiments. The Raccoon City Police Department's Special Stars Unit immediately began investigation.
Bit low, really?
The case was closed, thanks to the efforts of STARS members Chris Redfield and Jim Valentine. But the Umbrella Corporation's experiments were far from finished.
Good now. Okay. Yo, Dryden, thank you. Well, I mean, if you like the content and everything like that, you know, hopefully you do. Just hit that subscribe button. It's free, and we do live streams essentially daily here, except for Fridays.
What have we got here?
So welcome on in.
Guy's a maniac. Why'd he bite me?
Why'd he bite me? I wonder who did that guy's voice, the trucker's voice.
Man, what a mess. What could have done this? What was that? What are these things? All right, that's far enough. Don't move! Don't move. No!
Twitch, twitch.
What's up with that guy? That was a green hit.
Now this part right here. Watch when Leon fires the gun. Watch his elbow. It's so weird.
Wait! Don't shoot!
Get down!
The way it just clicks.
We can't stay out here. Head to the police station. It'll be a lot safer.
Oh yeah, Dreamcast version smooth.
There! Buckle up.
Okay.
I just remember, like, at first when I watched this opening, when I first got the game, I'm like, this is crazy. Like, it's CGI now? But so much was happening.
And the whole place went
Great.
insane.
The radio's out.
You're a cop, right?
Yeah, first day on the job. Great, huh? Name's Leon Kennedy. Nice to meet you.
Ah, okay.
Name's Claire. Claire Redfield. I came to find my brother, Chris.
Hey, could you open the glove box?
Sure.
It really is
Gun
Cascade.
inside.
Better take it with you.
Really nuts.
Look out!
You okay?
Still in one piece.
That maniac's gonna ram us! Run!
Crap.
Claire!
Leon!
I'm okay. Head to the station. I'll meet you there.
Okay.
And this part right here, man, one of the best opening levels to a video game. Because think about this, right? Look at this. Like, this is insane. Oh, in the first game, you had time to, like, you know, adjust and you know, get used to what was going on around you and shit, right? You've got 3 zombies right there. You've got another 2 there. That's 5. 6 zombies right there in the main street. And then you've got 7. Yeah, you've got 7 zombies on the main street of this game. Do you know how many people have died at that first part because they had no idea what to do? It was crazy. You know? It was absolutely insane. Because in Resident Evil 1, yeah, you get the opening cutscene, the dogs chase you through everything, and then you're in the mansion, everything's cool, calm, you get to collect yourself and go through the dining room. This one's like, nah, man, fuck it. You've played the first one, you're good to go. Oh, you never played the first one? Oh, you're fucked. But you're good to go. Yo, Baz, went good. I got a job offer. Fuck yeah, dude.
Freeze!
Yeah, hard tutorial. Yeah, harsh tutorial. Yeah, exactly.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
Hold your fire! I'm a human!
Sorry about that. I thought you were one of them.
What's going on in this town?
Hold on. I don't have a clue. By the time I noticed something was wrong, the entire city was infested with zombies.
Be from 10 p.m. to 7. Oh, Jesus, man. Woo! I'm sure he's fine. Yeah, just to be like on the streets here again. So there's fucking 4 zombies here. Well, 3 that you can see on screen. But this is just insane. It just shows you how powerful this game is, because in Resident Evil 1, you'd get maybe max of 2 to 3 zombies in a room, and mostly it was 2 or 1 to 2. 3 if I think you were down in the labs or something like that. So they really and people don't talk about that either. In all these like retrospectives and reviews I see, nobody ever talks about that. And I want to do a retrospective for, I talked to JJ about it for Row. Probably going to end up doing it at some point. Just got to find the time. Yeah, RE3 had like 6 on screen. and more, and they could go upstairs and shit. Oh boy. No sign of life. Again, even things like this is one of the things I love about Resident Evil games is stuff like this. I love stuff like this. Like just checking the random passengers and shit. Who would have thought to do that? Yeah. 6 zombies right there. Yay, zombie bread! I'll be back for you later. Is this the seamless HD? Nope, it is not. It is the Dreamcast version.
Oh, man.
Somehow, like the Return of the Emperor, I like the Dreamcast version better than JJ's Seamless HD. Don't know why. Seamless HD is good, but I think it just kind of like makes everything too flat.
Sorry,
I'm glad it's all cleaned up though, and everything.
like
I respect the hell out of that team for doing what they
has been
did.
Canceled
What happened?
about 2 months ago. There was this incident involving zombies in a mansion located in the outskirts of this city. Chris and the other STARS members discovered that Umbrella was behind everything. They risked their lives to reveal the truth, but no one believed them. Not long after that, all this started to happen.
Hang in there.
Don't worry about me.
That's what I like about the
Just
Resident
rescue
Evil 2
the
remake.
survivors in the other rooms.
RE3 remake is that
Here, take this
the guys
key
from the
card.
RPD would send
You should be
pizza
able
and
to
those
unlock
notes
the
to
doors
Joe,
in the
like
hall
because
with
they
this.
actually believed her.
Now go.
But
I love that.
Just go.
fine. But I'm coming back for you. Just hold on.
Yeah, the flood ruined a lot of stuff, unfortunately. Shame. And for the 26 people that are here right now, guys, hopefully you are greatly enjoying what you are watching. If you have, please make sure to hit that thumbs up button, because for those of you who don't know, the thumbs up button helps out greatly, more than you know. It actually helps me know what you guys like, and at the same time, it helps the stream be healthy when it's actually streaming, and for the video to be found afterward. Woo! So I remember the first time I saw that, scared the shit out of me. Just like, because in the other Resident Evil games, you couldn't see really anything out any of the windows. Like the first Resident Evil game, couldn't really see out them. You know, only the dogs would break in through the windows, and the crows would break in that room upstairs that you could see the heliport at. And yeah, so like when I saw that, I was like, what the fuck was that? First game jump scare? Probably Resident Evil 1. Because there wasn't any really scary games back then, you know? He ain't gonna need it. And this part here was where I realized that Resident Evil 2 was just gonna be a whole different game from the first one. Like, seeing this thing this early in the game...
Oh, boy.
It's absolutely crazy, you know? And 30 people here right now watching, guys. Greatly appreciate that. And I'm trying to think. Yo, Logan, what's going on, dude? How you doing, man? I might have peed a little in 1999. Makes sense. Oop. And like the thing that is like that also scares you about the this game is that everything here is just fucking destroyed. Like you didn't really see this in Resident Evil 1. The mansion was just old. In some places it was kind of falling apart. But it was never destroyed. So that's the crazy thing. Oh boy. Ah! Food coma. Oh, fuck yeah. What'd you eat, dude? Rice, beans, eggs, and mushrooms. Fuck yeah. And for the 33 people that are here right now watching, thank you guys. Greatly appreciate it. I think it's Resident Evil 3 that ammo's there, now that I think about it. Yo, St. Dizzle and Jordy, what's going on? How y'all doing? Oh, baby. Hold on, guys. Be right back. Boomstick. Ooh, I got messages. Yay. I ate Mexican food one time in New Jersey. Tony told me he was concerned with how much I was farting in my sleep. Oh yeah, that was bad. That's when we were filming. Yeah, no, that was bad. Yeah, no, that was that was bad. I mean, it was as bad as the time as I was losing my shit about the mozzarella sticks, you know?
It's good to see you're still among the living. It looks like we're not gonna find your brother here after all. There's no reason for us to stay any longer than necessary. Let's split up, look for any survivors, and get out of here.
Right.
One last thing. Here's a radio. Take it. That way we can keep in touch if anything happens.
One thing I always thought was kind of weird, was that you don't find a lot of survivors in this game. Well, I should say the corpses of the survivors in this game, really, in the RPD. See a lot of zombie cops and everything, but nothing really else. Yeah, but like I feel like some of them just got like killed so much that they couldn't revive or whatever, you know? Oh damn! I was hoping to. Oh man, this soundtrack, dude. I mean, I'll admit this. RE2 might not be my favorite game in the series. But damn, man, when it comes to this shit, when it comes to its soundtrack, it can't be beat. The soundtrack is just too good. Oh, God, I gotta stop pressing start. Yeah, you just can't beat it, you know? We're fans. We want autographs. This ain't Comic-Con. Go the fuck away. Fuck. Run, fucker. Yeah. Hey. Ugh. Who's moving your stuff chest to chest? It's best not to think about it. God damn it. Oh! Best dome split ever. Thought I saw something with those bushes right there. All right, so gotta go this way. Hold on a sec, guys. Be right back. Holy shit, we've almost got 40 likes going here. Holy shit. Okay. Oh wait, actually, hold on. We're gonna go back this way. Oh, hello, cat. She's so funny. Oop. Okay. I thought because I wasn't making noise, he just, if I did that, he wouldn't attack me. Boy, was I wrong. Go like this. She's in the game, baby. She's in the game. I think this door can be opened with the key. Nope. Two outfits that should fit you. Change clothes, yes. We're gonna go RPD. Fucking hell. Yeah, cause see, now I can hold my gun like this, right? This is how you know I'm serious. I'm holding it sideways. That's how serious I fucking am. Get it? You understand? Look at my armpits. Look at them. Look at my muscles. Look at them. Faster firing, yo. Actually, we're good with this one. I should just play the game with this. If it's gonna be a super fun run, it doesn't get much more fun than a rocket launcher and machine gun. Actually, I kind of want to do that. I don't need to go that way. But yeah, one more like to 40 likes. Hell yeah. So again, I've talked about this in previous streams that we've been doing, because we've been streaming here almost every day except for Fridays, because Fridays is for the row. I think I'm actually going to be with the team on Friday for Resident Evil, for like what we're playing this weekend. I think JJ said that I'm going to be there. Yep. I'm definitely going to be there on Thursday for the showcase. So... and we hit 40 likes. Let's go. But yeah, as I was saying, thank you guys for that. Greatly appreciate it. But yeah, as I was saying, I didn't expect this channel to grow like this in any way, shape, or form to this size already in terms of streaming, because, you know, I just figured that people weren't really that interested, and it's hard to grow when it comes to streaming. But the thing of it is, you guys have done a really good job at showing up and liking the streams and supporting it and sticking around. So that helps out a lot, and I appreciate that. Because again, on Twitch, you know, I wouldn't even be at probably 12 viewers right now, because Twitch is just such an overrated, oversaturated platform. And yes, I do believe it's overrated in a lot of ways. They break their own fucking rules constantly. People are allowed to get away with essentially murder. Whoop. Oh, sorry guys. I'm running on like 2 hours of sleep, if that. Yeah, we'll just cheese the game and have fun tonight. Fucking hell. Here we go. Okay. Okay, good. Wire just got a little loose there. Super fun Mac 10 run. That's what this is. Go ahead. Make my day. Oh, you fucker. Oh, that's beautiful. No, Mr. X isn't coming in this one. He took the machine gun. Spraying and praying, baby. Spraying and praying. Oh, yeah. Yeah, let's do this. Two, 3, 6. I don't really need shotgun shells. Oh. So, like, I love this if you just stop and listen for a second. Like, I love how you hear the zombies' moans over the winds. Now, I didn't really pay much attention to that back in the day. I heard it more in Resident Evil 3 because you were on the streets more in RE3. And it was creepy as fuck back then. You know? I got him mid-air, and I didn't even know that was a thing. Somebody clip that. And the one of him just like spazzing when I'm hitting him with the gun. Somebody clip that for me, please. That was hilarious. And folks, if you do clip it, please put it in the Discord that we do have. Actually, quick. Oh, he shot her arm off. Let's go. But yeah, if you guys actually want to join our Discord where there's always something happening there and you get notifications when I go live and you also get notifications when I put up new videos for the channel, there you go. And anything that you clip, please put in the Twitch and YouTube clip section so we can keep it nice and ordered. I greatly appreciate that. Fine. I remember that scaring the shit out of me back in the day when that happened. Oh, you bastard. Yeah, it's a jump scare that not a lot of people talk about. "37 people here watch right now and 42 likes. That's what I like to see, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for that. Greatly appreciate it. My real goal, especially for like next month, or even like the remaining of this month, I'm really hoping that, what do you call it there? I'm really hoping that we can have about 40 consecutive people like watching, no? That's so funny, just watch him get shot from a distance. Ah! Got him! But I hate getting to the bag of the end of the popcorn bag. More kernels than anything else. Fucking birds! Oh, you motherfucker. See, the stomp is kind of cool, but I really think it's better when, like, Claire kicks them like a soccer ball. You know? Zombies are inside. I always love this. This is another jump scare that nobody talks about. Like, I remember doing that for the first time back in the day. Scared the shit out of me. Like, for real, you never thought that would have happened. Dance, motherfucker, dance. Oh wait, no, I gotta do the thing. I'm an hour behind. Oh, was that? How are you an hour behind? Was that? Oh, because like that bullshit thing that happens with it. Like if you pause the stream or like you shrink the stream or something like that, like it ends up like not showing it or whatever it is. Like you get tossed behind or whatever. Yeah, that happens to me sometimes. Oh, wow. Wow, that's weird. That really was far behind. Hmm. Oh, why do I keep fucking doing that? Have I ever tried to speed run? Nah, speed running's not my thing. The one that I'll speed run the most though, or I'll try to, is Resident Evil 3. I will try to speed run that. But yeah, no, if it's not yeah, no, if it's not what I need, then you know, like for me, speed running, I don't think it's boring in any way, shape, or form. I actually love seeing people like train and get better and find ways around. However, what I don't appreciate, I don't think this should be counting for speed running, when they find ways to break the game and they can cut through areas that you're not supposed to and all that stuff. I think that's a little cheap in my personal opinion. You know, I think that's a little cheap, personally. You know, someday, scientists, I'm shocked they haven't now, they're gonna find the way to remove kernels from popcorn, so it's not hard or anything like that. You just get nice, soft popcorn. I guarantee you, it's gonna happen. It's funny. I was always waiting for that zombie back there to get up someday. I was always waiting for that. Did I make a way for AirPod? So, this is actually just like a bag. It's just a bag of popcorn. $5. I get it at the store all the time. Proxy, what's going on, dude? You know, like my movie theater when I went to go see Thunderbolts, I got a massive. They had like a kind of like a Thunderbolts, bucket. It was actually like a round bucket, and like, you know, curved on the side. And I was happy. You know, I was happy. I was like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna pay the fuck ton of fuck. How about that? I'm gonna pay a fuck ton of money for it, but you know what? I'm gonna be happy with it. And I got it, and it was some of the worst fucking popcorn I've ever had in my life. Like, absolutely fucking disgusting. This store doesn't... No, I think this one's the heart one. Or the one you get from the sewer, I think. Yeah, yeah, that's right. I was right. I was laying down, somewhat waiting to fall asleep, but then not. Sleep is a distraction. That's the guy running on like 2 hours of it. Am I gonna beat JJ speedrun? Fuck no. You think I look like I got the patience to learn things? Come on, Proxy, you know me better than that. I mean, this movie theater is a big movie theater. It ain't never getting shut down until all theaters start going down. This is like one of those big ones, right? But like, the popcorn was just so bad, and I put the butter on it. Now, mind you, because like I always test the popcorn first, right? And so I'm there testing it, I'm like, no, this is fucking terrible. It needs some butter. So like I put some butter on it, and it still didn't taste good. So I'm like, I just literally paid almost $20 for this fucking shit. Like, what the hell? So I drenched it in butter. I just sat there and just kept hitting the pumper. Ah! Bitch! Oh god, I would. Oh my god, like I would kill for a movie theater to have good, good chicken fingies. I really would, dude, because they don't fucking have it, man. Like I tried the one at my place and everything, and it's just nope. Mm-mm. It is absolutely fucking terrible. Back off! You see, normally I'm a monster, and I just let Marvin live. Memo to Leon. Congratulations on your assignment to our Raccoon City Police Department. We all look forward to having you as a part of our team and promise to take good care of you. Welcome aboard. From all the guys at the RPD. At least they had soda and party hats. All right, let's see. Where am I gonna go now? Oh, yes. I go to, I only go to Cinemark Theater in my town. The popcorn is always good. Ooh. Yay, Baz's return. Yeah, I mean, I'll get the nachos at a theater. I'll do that. Nachos at a theater are generally like one of those things that they just never are bad. Oh, wait, no, that's a lie. It was one time, but it wasn't because of how it was prepared or anything. Just that the, what do you call it there? It was just that the chips were a little stale, you know? That's what it was. Rip Purple Marvin. Mendoza! Wow, the whole time it just needs one key. Come on, you stupid bastards. Darth, I don't want to think about that. I don't want to know that, man. Barely 5 years in the 90s will be 40 years old. Dude, I still think like fucking 20 years ago was literally like the 80s. Oh, I know. Sonic turned 34. Jesus Christ, man. Like, oh, God. Fuck. Like, man, what a time. Yo, Game of Thumb, what's going on, dude? Just finished Doom the Dark Ages. Oh, finished streaming it or finished the game completely? Yo, Suspect 13, what's going on? Yep, N64 turned 29 today as well. Yep. Ah! Streaming and end of the game. Oh, fuck yeah. How'd you like it, dude? We actually played it on here and beat it on stream, too.
Sorry about that. When I saw the uniform, I thought you were another zombie.
Who are you?
Right? Everybody was shitting on that game.
And what are you
People were like,
doing
oh,
here?
it's not as good as Doom Eternal. It's like, yeah, no shit, it's not. Like, people... Doom Eternal came out during the fucking pandemic where nobody could go to work, nobody could do anything. Like, that's one of the reasons why that game did so good. Now, granted, don't get me wrong. There are moments in Doom Eternal, and obviously that make it a better game than Doom the Dark Ages. But saying that, like, Doom the Dark Ages is a bad game, it's just the weaker of the 3 new Doom games. And by weaker, it doesn't mean it's bad. Well, because, like, you know, like, all these fucking reviewers and these fucking, journalists, they don't report on anything real. They don't talk about anything real. They create controversy because controversy creates clicks, and that's what YouTube thrives on, is fucking traffic. It's so bullshit. I mean, for me, I'm glad I found what works. Doing live streams and putting up, I put up 3, what do you call it there? YouTube shorts a day.
Ada, wait!
And it's grown my channel. It's helped a lot. Yeah, Doom Eternal did have Mick Gordon. The music for Doom, the Dark Ages wasn't even bad. It wasn't bad at all. But it wasn't Mick Gordon level good. Like, it was fine. There's some tracks I really enjoyed.
Let me guess. You must be Ben, right? Get up, now!
What do you want? I'm trying to sleep here.
Is this the guy?
Doom the Dark Ages is the quakiest of all the new Doom
You
games.
told the city officials that you knew something about what's been going on, didn't you? What did you tell them?
And who the heck are you?
I'm trying to find my boyfriend. His name's John. He was working for a branch office of Umbrella, based in Chicago, but he suddenly disappeared 6 months ago. I heard a rumor that he's here in the city.
I don't know anything. And even if I did, why would I want to tell you?
Okay, I say we leave him in there. Does anyone know where they put the key to this cell?
I have it right here, officer. But I'm not about to leave this cell. Those zombies aren't the only things crawling around out there.
It is a liar.
What was that?
Like I said, I'm not leaving this cell. Get out of here before you lead it right to me.
Hey!
Yeah,
I'm
it
not
did,
going
Proxy,
in.
yeah.
I'm the only cop left alive in this building.
What?
Look, if you want to live, then you're gonna have to leave with me.
But
And he wasn't
you
lying
even
about
know
that.
how to
If he
get
had
out of the
stayed with
city.
him, he would have lived, probably.
There's a kennel in the back of the building. Inside the kennel is a manhole. Go through and it'll lead you to the sewer entrance, but it won't be easy.
All right, I'm going.
Manhole. Yeah, let's open this manhole. Put it in that hole and pull. All right. Well, I think we talked about this last night on stream. The Resident Evil lore is so fucked up is because, like, you have so many people at the fucking helm. Resident Evil has changed hands in who's directing it and where it's going for so long, like, you know, after Shinji Mikami, that of course everything's gonna get lost and forgotten about, and you got new people coming on that don't think about the lore of these games. And that's one of the dumbest fucking things. Yeah. Nope, not playing arrange mode. Nope.
Ada? I don't think I've introduced myself yet. My name's Leon. I'm with the RPD. It's a dead end.
You think we can get upstairs through this shaft? Give me a boost. I'll go and check.
Shaft. New Umbrella Tricell. Yeah, Neo Umbrella will farm it just one up. Yeah, because everything since Umbrella's downfall and everything since Wesker's death is literally just a fucking one-off. Like, Revelations 1, great fucking game. Absolutely love it. Love the characters. I don't care what anybody says. The characters were a lot of fun in that. But they did nothing with them. Parker's never come back. Keith and Quint never came back in anything. Clive R. O'Brien only came back in, what was it, book form in Resident Evil 7. And it's like, where the fuck are all these people? Like, all this stuff. The fact that Raymond and Jessica were working together, they have the T Abyss virus, and nothing's been done with that. Yeah. You know, someone tried to tell me about this earlier, Proxy. What do you call it there? Someone was trying to say it's Resident Evil 5 was where the story really got ruined. And I'm like, really? You think the story of Resident Evil 5 is where they ruined it? Like, come on, man. You can't be that stupid. Like, yeah, RE5 is interesting, but the thing about RE5 is a lot of the guys that worked on that project actually were guys who've been working on the series since Resident Evil 1. And Resident Evil 5, what does it do? It tells more story about Spencer, the founding of Umbrella, what he and Marcus and Ashford went through. You know, you find out about Wesker being manufactured. You find out there's Wesker children. Lost in Nightmares tells you about Alex Wesker, but at the time they had it as a guy, not a girl. The fact that, like, Chris has been doing this for years now and it's weighing on him. Jill's dead, or so they think. And, you know, Sheva has obviously connections to, because her parents were killed by Umbrella. And fact that Chris, Jill, and Wesker all meeting up again and fighting and all this crazy shit, and Jill having a connection to the virus now, they used what was found in her from the Nemesis virus and all that to do the stuff in Resident Evil 5. So, if anything, it's a game that pays
Leon,
a lot of homage
can you hear me?
to what Resident Evil has always been about.
Ada.
4 was just
you
like,
find
oh yeah,
anything?
Umbrella's stonks crashed.
Right
Now we've
here.
got Plaga. That's it. I was actually more Resident Evil than
I can't
RE4
reach the
was. Damn right.
ventilation hole.
And my buddy
I'm gonna have
Mike,
to
you know
find
him as
another way around. I'll
Cosplayed. He's
catch
the
up
guy
with
who
you
makes
later.
like the perfect Wesker cosplay. Really.
What?
You know.
Ada, wait!
He was telling me that the whole thing when Hunk says what do you call it there when he goes all for Umbrella's sake. No, sorry, not Hunk. Krauser. When he says that, that's not the line. That's not the line in the Japanese version. It was like a dub translation or something like that. So, you know, 4 really didn't have much to do with anything. Except for maybe continuing Leon and Ada's situationship, or whatever the fuck the kids are calling it these days. That's really it. All right, Darth, take care, dude. Really appreciate it. Yeah, not to mention in RE5, one of the notes on the computer is from the guy that found the connections from RE7. Exactly. So it's just like... yeah, and Alex, the whole storyline of Natalia and Alex is inside of her mind. Like, I don't even know if Natalia's even there anymore. Jake Wesker, all right, so I've talked about this, right? I've talked about this on past streams, I think on a couple of Rose streams. But the way that you get it to work with Wesker, with Natalia and Alex, you set it up to where Alex is still missing a key component when it comes to finding like a way to keep her like inside Natalia's mind, like her mental state and all that stuff keeps breaking down because the virus that she did inject herself with, it did work for a while, but now it's proving to be unstable. So what happens? You got to find a way to stabilize. You got to fight off the virus and create something that balances out the virus. Who can do that? Jake Wesker. He has natural antibodies to most viruses, as we know, right? Like, to me, that's what you do. You have him be part of the game. Barry is part of the game again as well. Claire, maybe Claire can be and stuff like that. I don't know. She wasn't really that close with Natalia, honestly. Especially since they like made it seem like she hated kids, which is weird because Claire doesn't hate kids, so it was weird. But yeah, you get what I'm saying. Get Jake involved and shit like that so they can get his blood in order for her to keep sane inside of Natalia and shit like that, and eventually like decrease the virus and all that stuff, you know? It writes itself. It literally does. Yeah, they weren't thinking with her. Nope. Jake Wesker also came out of nowhere. Yeah, well, they needed something. People weren't happy that Wesker was dead after RE5. Which, like, I don't mind that he was dead, but it's just like, RE5 is where, in my opinion, the series should have ended. Chris and Jill and Sheva fly off in the sunset. Wesker's dead. Bioterrorism will still be around, but the biggest threat is now gone. I'm gonna take the side pack. And so, yeah, utilize them. You know, you've got 2 Weskers still in the fucking world. Yeah, Jake and Sherry team up for Revelations 3, you know? Find a way to connect all this shit together. Because they ain't doing it. You know? Eh. They really aren't doing anything, so... And I mean, like, you know, we get the Ethan Winters stuff in RE7, which virtually nobody liked. And then you get Village, which connects to something, but... I don't know. Just seems that they could be doing a bit better. Wesker and Birkin working together to undo everything their dads did. Yeah. I mean, you could say that's what they did with RE6, but, like, let's have it be a game that people actually enjoy playing these characters as. Because people think that Jake is a bad character. And everything. And I'm just like, why? Everybody loves Helena. Everybody loves Pierce. Why do you think Jake is a bad character? In certain light, he does look like his dad. But I think he's a great character in a lot of ways. I think he's right for the series. You know? Ark Thompson. I mean, that... So, I remember when Resident Evil Damnation first got announced, and there was a teaser trailer for that movie. And Leon ended up, like, pointing a gun on top of a guy who was on top of a bus. And the jacket he was wearing, the way his hair was, you can't tell me that Buddy guy, or JD or whatever, whichever one it was, you know, didn't look like Ark Thompson. Like Eastern European Ark Thompson. He does. He fucking does. Seriously, Leon... Yeah, exactly, dude. I would fucking love for that to be a thing. Dwayne Hicks. I mean, yeah, there were people from overseas that wrote it. I mean, because that's why I don't like a lot of things in RE2, because of the guy who wrote RE2, RE2 Remake. I wasn't really fond of how he handled certain things. With the writing of the characters and shit like that. I wasn't really a biggest fan of it. It would surprise me if Buddy was originally supposed to be Ark. Yeah, exactly. I'm an idiot. I didn't get that fucking... oh, God, I'm so tired. I didn't even get that fucking gear. I don't know. I just feel that Resident Evil look, Resident Evil as a series can continue. A lot of people are saying it needs to stop, it needs to end. No, it's a big money maker for Capcom, and the games, for the most part, they have had more wins than losses with games. And I don't count spin-off games as being like things that can tank the series. Spin-off games are spin-off games. They're meant to be a spin-off, right? Not much thought put in them or what have you, but you know. But for their main flagship titles, all of them are essentially great, except for, you know, like a lot of things in 0 and a lot of things in 6 and some issues in Code Veronica. But other than that, like, it's good, you know, it is. But I think finish off the story for all the fucking characters like Chris and Barry and Jill, everything. Give them a story where shit fucking matters. Like how Look, we can shit on RE6 all we want, but that gave us a great story with Chris and Piers. That story of Chris passing off command of, like, you know, his unit and the BSAA will be in good hands with Piers. That should have been the fucking story we got. Why we didn't, I do not know. Yeah, no, Art Thompson is loved. A lot of people have been discovering him over the years. And they said, like, guys like Aiden Watkins who make those mods of, like, Resident Evil Survivor in third person, people are discovering it. It really is Rev 2, yeah. Remember when Redfield showed up in RE7 and nobody realized it was Chris? I'm Redfield. And it's just like, no, you ain't. They want you to forget that, like, he even existed. Like, dude, like, when Reverse came out and they had that badass poster, he was on it. He was on the fucking poster. And then when you play the game as actual Chris, no. RE7 Chris was, what do you call it there? RE7 Chris was an unlockable head. That was funny. It's like they pulled a Sonic the Hedgehog movie thing. They bullied him. Code Veronica was rushed out. They had many ideas like Claire's clothing getting ripped off of each bite. Well, I mean, that's kind of like how they handled RE2 was the same way. The original RE2 was supposed to have battle damage when you got bit, which is something that made it into the remake of RE2. But Code Veronica's problem, and I think everybody can agree with me in this, it's too much backtracking. Now, a lot of people will get mad at me when I say that, and I'm just, because they're like, oh, well, you clearly don't understand what Resident Evil is then, because Resident Evil is all about backtracking. It's like, yes, to a degree, but the way they set it up in that game, it's a fucking nightmare, dude. Like, it's just a game that had a lot of issues. But, like, you want to talk about a game that does horror and does it right? That's essentially, what do you call it there? That's essentially Code Veronica. Its music, its atmosphere is incredible. What other Resident Evil game you have to use a Zippo lighter to keep bats away from you, right? The world that's outside the prison is insane. It's amazing. Like the rest of the island, the mansion, the training facilities out there and shit. You know, the Antarctic base. There's a lot of great things that they do and really install horror into you when it comes to that game. But, you know, the permadeath stuff that's there, or not permadeath, but like the things that can lock the game and get you screwed and shit, that's kind of a problem. But it's still a good Resident Evil game. It's just not one that, it's not one that I go back to. I play Code Veronica once a year. That's what I do.
Can you still hear me? Come on, answer!
Damn! I don't believe this. I almost got the story.
Ben.
Bitter irony. The chief of police, a co-conspirator. Get that scum. Make him pay.
Hang in there, Ben.
Oh, God. My chest. It's burning.
What's wrong?
What a baby. Take it like a man, bitch.
Good God, what was that?
Yeah, don't worry about it. No head Poppy in Code Veronica, yeah.
Where are you going, Ada?
To the chemical plant. I have a feeling that's where I'll find John.
Bro,
Ada,
he's dead.
Wait! Hey!
Get yourself a fine-ass man right there who's alive.
Do you read?
And you're gonna
Claire?
blue ball him
We
for the
now
next
have
20
access
fucking
to the
years.
back of the parking lot.
Got it.
I'm getting out of here and heading to the sewer. Can you meet me there?
I'm on my way.
Like, yeah, the homage, yeah. I mean, I loved Code Veronica because it did like what Dino Crisis did with the tracking. You'd walk down a hallway and it would move with you. I loved that in that game. I was so glad they did that. Yeah, I got all of them. He did have the chance. And he either blew it or they blew him off. But they were like, no, we ain't dealing with you, loser. Now, people try to say to me, because of that line in Damnation, where they're both in that place and she's like, when are we going to pick up from that night? And he's like, and he went anywhere but now. And everybody's like, oh, so they fucked. They slept together, didn't they? And it's like, no, they didn't. They're like, what are you talking about? I was like, no, dude, they're talking about Raccoon City where they shared the kiss. That's what she's talking about. And people were like, oh. Oh, yeah, no, puzzles in Dino Crisis near the end. It does damage it, unfortunately. It does. And that's a shame, too. Well, I mean, you know, some people believe that they've seen each other since. Like, you know, she showed up and everything like that where he was living. Some people put that together, and that's a possibility. It is a possibility. Because he does have a soft spot for her, no matter what. So, I mean, it would be nice if they actually gave Ada more to do in this series. I mean, she's doing all this crazy shit, right? And she's technically a good guy. But she's doing a lot of bad shit behind the scenes to make things happen so, like, things don't get worse. And we just hit 50 likes. Let's fucking go, guys. Hell yeah. If I could gift out gift subs on this channel, I would. But again, you can't gift out gift subs to your own fucking channel. I think that's the dumbest thing. I could do a super chat. I just can't donate. But you know, I feel like that. Yeah, that may have happened, but they're directly referencing what happened in Raccoon City. You get those Shy Guy dabs, yeah. I gotta get a sign from Baz that says hype. Like I said, we're only 7 new members away from what do you call it there? 7 new members away from unlocking new emojis, which is cool. I don't know how many emojis we get when we unlock the new ones. I do not know. Cause like that plankton thing from SpongeBob, where he's like, I'm over here like, I don't know. I didn't think I'd get this far. But yeah, if Resident Evil really wants to end, like end, like the characters, like I said, write them off, kill them off, whatever, but keep the series going because the series still has life in it. And because people are always mad, like people were so mad about the Kadao and like the mold from 7 and 8 being there. It's like, dude, you're in a world where bioweapons exist, and not just like, you know, nuclear bioweapons or anything like that. Like bioweapons that are like fucking monstrosities and shit. Like, how hard is it to believe? Like, how hard is it to believe there's other creatures out there? Because people were all so butthurt that, like, Spencer was mentioned in RE8. And I'm like, why is that so hard to believe? The guy was known for traveling around the world and finding shit and everything. Like, it fucking worked, dude. Like, it was fine. Yeah, it works for the lore, yeah. I think RE10 will be the official end of these characters. It's gotta be. Yeah, REX. That is a great way to end it. And here's the thing too, right? The end of the series. They better do something in RE9 that really relates to the older games. But these characters, there's just not much to them anymore. Yes, we've grown up with them, but yeah, it's time for a change. Make new characters that people really love. I mean, people really loved Ethan.
Ada!
And he ain't coming back, sadly.
What was that all about? Running off like that was reckless and stupid. Those zombies are everywhere.
Ugh.
Not to mention
And
that
also,
thing that got
I
big.
hate the whole...
I was there, Leon.
what was it in Resident Evil 8?
As an officer, it's my job to look out for you.
Oh, I just had
We're
it.
not going to get through this
Oh,
alive
yeah,
if
someone
we
mentioned
don't
it
work
earlier in the
together.
thing. The BSAA using bioweapons like soldiers. That's just fucking stupid, dude. Like, unless they volunteered for it or whatever, and you know, and everybody out there saying that like it's a clone of Chris. It's like, no, dude, it's not. Because JJ was out there saying it. He's like, no. If you look at the thing, Chris is the clone. Right? Like they take Chris's model and shit like that, and like they're modeling after Chris because you know he's the golden guy. It's like, no, dude, that's not it. They just use the model for Chris to alter the BSAA zombies or bioweapons or whatever they were. We didn't get to really see them in action and what they did, but that's what they are. It's not a Chris clone or anything like that. They're just using the model. People don't understand. Like when it comes to game development, you know, making models is expensive. I mean, people always wonder about why like fighting games are launched with like such abysmal like rosters. It's like, because dude, it takes fucking thousands of dollars to make a fucking one fighting game character. So, like I tell JJ all the time, it's like, dude, you're wrong. It's not Chris. It's just a fake zombie. Like they're just using Chris's model for the zombie. That's it. Like when you play what do you call it there? When you play Rose's game and like you win and stuff like that, and you're driving down the highway, and people like did that camera trick so they could go down the highway and look, and it's Ethan. So everybody's like, "Oh, it's Ethan." It's like, no, dudes, it's not Ethan. You know. I tell people that all the time. It was Ethan, but it's not supposed to be Ethan. If you look at Trish in DMC5, it's just Mia with blonde hair, reused model. Exactly. Reused assets. And I don't understand how JJ doesn't understand that. It's like, dude, you're the guy who's always out there telling people, oh, yeah, they reuse assets from these games all the time. You know, like assets from Village were used for Resident Evil 4 remake. You know, assets from 2 were used for 3. So why can't you believe that these models are that? I tell them that all the time. I'm like, dude, I'm going to fucking kick you. That's actually never been confirmed, Dwayne. Because from what I found out from people at Capcom, that game was so early in development when they scrapped it.
Heads up!
There was literally no actual
Leon,
like kind of story being brought
that
up.
woman was... I have to talk to her.
I don't think Shinji would come back to do Resident Evil at this point. I really don't think he would. I mean, Hideki Kamiya wants to make, what do you call it there? He wants to make Dino Crisis. He's already working on, what's it called there? Okami 2. Oh yeah, I gotta go the other way. And I'm hoping that leads into Beautiful Joe coming back. Chris Close, isn't that just Metal Gear at that point? Yeah. Capcom's always like to misdirect people with marketing to avoid spoilers. Remember when they made Revelations seem like Chris was some rogue agent? Yeah. Well, like I said, from what I know from direct sources at Capcom, that was what do you call it there? The game was scrapped long before there was a real solid story. Nothing was ever released about it or anything. And unfortunately, people who worked on those are just no longer around. So I would have loved to know the full story on that. I really would have.
Don't move.
Oh yeah, I mean, people thought, yeah, Chris was gonna turn into a werewolf. I remember that. And I'm like, guys, that's a little far-fetched even for Resident Evil. Like, I don't think that's gonna happen.
I've heard that name.
It literally is just a symbol of him being a lone wolf is what it is.
Now I remember. One of the men from Chicago who came to assist the T-virus research used his girlfriend's name as his password. Ada and John, I believe. How did you know? Who are you? Annette Birkin. My husband is the man responsible for the creation of the T-virus. William Birkin. What? John's dead. He became one of those zombies. My condolences. And although I regret this, you will be joining him shortly. I won't let anyone take the G-virus away from me. G-virus? It's capable of creating the ultimate bioweapon. Its potential is even greater than that of the T-virus. Then that must mean the creature in the police...
Dude, I mean, we were gonna get Hunk in Revelations. Crashed down through that fucking ceiling and shot whatever that Ouroboros-like fucking monster. How dope was that shit?
None of this would have happened if...
Yeah, Village's marketing was great, but the problem is, it's like... And I'm sorry. I do not believe that they didn't know that a giant fucking Amazon thick-ass, huge-tittied vampire lady was not going to be a hit. I don't know how the fuck they didn't know. They fucking knew. And if they didn't, they dropped the bomb really fucking hard because, again, Lady D and her daughter should have been the last mission before fighting Mother Miranda. She was, like, literally Mother Miranda's most loyal, like, child.
There he is.
Aside from Monroe and everything.
So those rats were the carriers of the
Did get Hunk in ORC? We
As
did.
a result of his virus-induced transmutation.
So many gamers assumed Lady D was the main villain and she was just the first boss. I mean, I think we all kind of felt like that with how it was marketed. Until, like, more stuff started coming out. But then it's just like, yeah, you make the most popular character that, like, really?
And create offspring.
Like, you really put her as the first major boss of the game aside from the daughters? Smack a bitch! 5 fingers to slap!
Too bad.
Yeah, like, Monroe, like... He didn't really have, like... There just wasn't really much to having him as a character, I feel. Donna was great, but, like, honestly, once you play through that game once, you don't want to do her part again. You never do. Chris being the villain, Lady D being some big deal, and she was barely a mid-boss. Exactly. Like, I don't get it.
Ada?
Yo, Cougar Man, what's going on, dude? Oh, no. I always forget that. And 52 likes on the stream right now, guys. Greatly appreciate that. This is huge. This is actually going a lot better than the, not better than, but like in a bad way, but like, I mean, last night when we played Reverse, that stream did really fucking well afterwards. I checked the analytics and stuff, and I'm not a numbers guy. I don't like looking at analytics, but I like looking at the fact that people enjoy these things. That's the way I look at them. You know, so I'm like, oh, okay, so people want to play this. So we'll probably do one more round of what do you call it there? We're most likely going to do one more round of Reverse in the future because it shuts down. Roxy said it was the 29th, I think. That's on a Sunday. So then we should play it on Saturday then. Ah! Got him. Damn, that fucker's huge. RE verse rematch? Fuck yeah. No, this is not nightmare mode. Oh, I do want to try that at one point. Oh, motherfucker! Goddamn it, chat! Look at you! Look what you made me do! Look what happened! I was having fun reverse until that last round I played. 3 separate times I got killed as soon as I spawned in. Yeah. That game does kind of have really shitty spawning, unfortunately. Which version looks better, Dreamcast or GameCube? Dreamcast. Dreamcast was definitely the better looking version of this. GameCube wasn't bad, but Dreamcast was better. Oh yeah, that definitely doesn't help procs. Yeah, that's true. Crocodile, motherfucker. Yeah, GM, you kept stabbing me in the fucking butt, right? That was you, Mr. Serial Butt Stabber. Booyah! That he did. He did. And you know, it's funny too, right? For anybody that wasn't here last night, the first time I ever streamed Reverse on the channel 2 years ago during the beta, that is my most popular live stream to date, with over almost 3,000 views on it. Like, what?
Leon.
This bullet wound isn't making things any easier.
Quiet, Leon. I'll patch you up. That's 2 I owe you.
Don't mention it.
I just found out. John's dead.
What?
Never mind. Let's just get out of here. The sooner the better.
Oh yeah, for sure. That firing speed, whoo! That's true, GM. It's true. Bingo. But like I said, I enjoy Reverse because it was a free game, right? People have to understand that was a free game, and yes, Capcom should have kept supporting it. 100% agree with you. Should have kept supporting it. They should have amped it up to be something bigger than it was. But they really just kind of put it out there to die, which sucks. Yeah! All right, dude, have a good sleep. Thanks for stopping by, man. Always appreciate it. God, I remember coming this way and realizing, oh shit, we're really leaving the police station now. And just seeing how drastically things kind of changed, you know? It does feel in some ways like RE1, right? Like the original Resident Evil 1. But it's just so crazy. And I'm pretty sure that blood spatter is supposed to be either Birkin or a net. Oh, thank you. Ooh, shotgun parts. Oh, yes. If you want to count not a save room theme and shit like that, this music right here is literally the best that RE2 has to offer. It just kept pushing me. Again, I don't understand why the marshalling yard was cut from RE2 Remake. I think that's one of the biggest sins that that game has. Ada's firing a bullet to feel important. Oh, yeah. 100% agree with you, Prox. Because, like, the save room themes, they're on another level of their own, you know? Right. Okay. I thought Claire's final boss fight takes place in the train elevator. Yeah, in the remake, yeah. Ah. He's got to take it all in. Oh, this is one of, in my opinion, one of the most beautiful shots in all of Resident Evil, if not the greatest. Like, it's such a small section that just goes by like that, but yet it has stayed like that for people, you know? Oh, okay. Well, I guys, be right back. Enjoy the music. Okay. Ah, that music. Man, Zero is a mess. Wait, what? If a zombie came out and got me, I'd be pissed. Yeah, in Zero it is. Like, there's a lot more damage in Zero, the place, because it's a lot older. The only toilet in the game. Here. So fucking funny. I fucking love that shit. Ooh.
Ada!
That's
Ada,
fine.
Can you hear me? Come on, snap out of it.
It's a one all the way here. Right? You're a cop in the RPD and the only bathroom is all the way out in the marshalling yard. An area that technically you shouldn't know about. Man's throwing the pipe. Now this music is godlike. What? What a bitch! Damn, put me in caution, motherfucker. Ooh! Now he did. That still isn't enough, is it, bitch? That's right, bitch. That's right. I love in Darkside Chronicles, which I actually still have right down here. I love in this game how they take the soundtrack from this game, from RE2, and just kind of like update it a little bit, but it still sounds the same. It's amazing. Fucking love. Her arm just hanging down like that looks so ridiculous. Right?
Welcome back. inside Umbrella's secret lab. I'll go find something to treat that wound, so just rest here in the meantime.
But I'll only slow you down with these injuries.
Probably.
Save yourself.
I told you, it's my job to look after you.
But you'll be in danger if you stay with me. I know I've only known you for a short period of time, but I really enjoy being with you. I know I'm not capable of caring about anyone, but I don't want to lose you.
We're leaving this place together. Wait here for me. I'll be right back.
I think it's crazy how much Magnum ammo, because there's Magnum right there, and that's why I'm saying this. But I think it's really crazy how much they actually give you in terms of like Magnum ammo in this game towards the end. It's really insane. Fuck yeah, food proxy. Ooh. Still locks unharmed. I have never seen that before. Never seen that before. What, Leon don't get a shower? Oh yeah. What's in here again? Shotgun stuff? Yeah, I don't need that. Oh man, we're coming right down to the wire right now, guys. This is the final part of the game. So if you haven't hit that thumbs up button, please do, as it does help the stream out big time and helps it get seen while the stream is going. And even after the stream has ended, people will be able to find it. I like Ada's theme because it's mysterious. I got goosebumps when I heard it after the fight with Simmons and RE6, and she's talking with Leon. Yeah, no, the theme is good. The theme is just so damn good, dude. Yeah, 200 plus shotgun shells alone. And then they do give you a lot of ammo in this game. So, yo, Matthew Hendricks gifting out 5 memberships to the New to Retro Reviews crew. Holy shit! Thank you for that, dude.
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
So, yeah, Peak, Ryan, Don't Panic, Caleb, and Cinnabon, you guys now all have memberships here. So you have access to use the emojis, and you got cool little Mastodon tokens next to you. So 2 more, we'll be able to get some new emotes going here. Hell yeah. Thank you for that, man. Really appreciate it.
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
Alright, so now I gotta go...
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker. Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
Fucking plant bitches. Yeah. Stupid plant. Hate that damn thing in Outbreak. Oh, that was perfect. That was fucking perfect. Hmm. Ooh, red herb. That'll help. Oh, it's the guy. That was funny, man. Didn't hit anybody? What the fuck? Oh god, I remember when I first got down here though, when I played this game, and I couldn't believe, like, you know, the lab, like how fast it was compared to like the first game, you know, because the first game's lab, I mean, it's impressive, don't get me wrong, but in this game, it's just it completely trumps the first one. Tony firing his gun like one of those guards in the movie Commando. Oh yeah, don't hit nothing. Right, stupid bitch. There is no way the computer would fucking still work after that. Oh. '90s Dell's computers were just built differently. I mean, they were. Dude, like, I mean, my Windows Millennium computer, I think out of all the computers I've ever owned in my life, I had that one the longest. I'm trying to think, like, I had some, I think it was like an, IMB computer or whatever it was. I had one of those, had things like Ski Free on it and shit like that. And then you could switch a mode, and it was a bunch of DOS games on there. Like, there was Duke Nukem, the DOS version of, like, Jeopardy and Wheel of Fortune. The DOS version of Monopoly as well was on there. So yeah, like there was a lot of interesting games on that one, but then like I got my cousin's Macintosh, and that was a different one. It wasn't like one of those like small like square Macintosh computers back in the day with a disk drive on the front. This one was like the whole beast of the computer, like the we call it the what would we call this, the tower. It was like this long setup for it, and then the monitor, and I had that because that was theirs for like years, a few years, And they upgraded, and I got it for years, and I was writing my stories on there. I actually still have the computer. It's in the spare room. It's in the closet, but I can, I'll have to bring it out and take photos of it for you guys. But I've still had it all these years and everything, and I had that one until about, let's see, we had that for years. I got it, I kept using it until about, 2000, 2001 when I got the Windows Millennium. And then 2008, I got 2008. What did I get? Oh, I got the MacBook. No, not the MacBook. I didn't get that there. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. No, it was the Mac desktop, and it was the one that was just the screen, like the whole computer was the screen. I had that from like, no, it was 2008 to 2012, I want to say, and then I got the MacBook. Yeah, no, that was the last one. I didn't have a MacBook. I know that. Who had the MacBook that I'm thinking of? But yeah, I had the Mac one for a long time, and then eventually I got my first computer, a PC in years. I hadn't had a PC in years. Yep, had that. It was built for me. It was built like a piece of shit, unfortunately, but it lasted me a few years. And then 2 years ago, I got the one that I'm using now. Windows Vista. Vista. Wasn't that the one a lot of people hated? Ooh, mac and cheese. Oh, fuck yeah, Proxy. I actually got to make my dad my famous macaroni and my hamburger macaroni and cheese. First PC was... It looked like it weighed that much. 250 pounds? Jesus. The Mo disc. Mo. XP was the good one, right?
You murdered
Right.
my husband.
And yeah, Hills of Silence, thank you. My dad's
I know what you're looking
been
for.
recovering a lot faster than they thought that he would. I knew he would recover, but he's doing really good.
Take it from me.
It was a little rough for the
This
first,
is my
first like week and everything like that, but he's been
husband's
doing a lot better.
Now, where's that spy you were working with earlier? You know who I'm talking about.
What?
You really don't know anything, do you? You're so gullible. She's one of the operatives sent here by the agency. The only reason why she came here is to obtain the G-Virus.
That's a lie.
No, it's the truth. I discovered this when I did a background check on her. She specifically got close to John and became his girlfriend to get information about Umbrella.
That can't be. I know her. Ada wouldn't do something like
You barely know her, dude. You just fucking met her.
If you don't want to believe it, I don't really care. You're about to die anyway. What happened?
Yeah, right, Proxy. Clunk. Just the animation of her getting hit's fucking hilarious. I like that lighter.
The self-destruct sequence has been activated. Repeat, the self-destruct sequence has been activated. This sequence may not be aborted. All employees proceed to the emergency car at the bottom platform.
All employees proceed to the bottom platform. All employees proceed to the bottom platform.
Just in case.
All employees proceed to the bottom platform. All employees proceed to the bottom platform.
That motherfucker's trolling.
All employees proceed to the bottom platform. All employees proceed to the bottom platform.
She's gone. Flew the coop. She's out of here.
All employees proceed to the bottom platform.
Okay, let's see. We grab this. Ooh.
All employees proceed to the bottom platform. 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 All employees proceed to the bottom platform.
Alright, we're good. One thing I did like in the remake was Annette realizing that Big Willie B is too far gone, and she makes an attempt to try to stop him. Yeah, they never really say, like, the ammo that she has and shit like that. You know, like, that special stuff that she, like, launched or whatever. Like, they never really say what that is. And then in Darkside Chronicles, she's got, like, a blue bullet, and they don't even really say anything about it. It's like, is it a specialized bullet to stop BOWs, to stop G-Virus affected creatures? Because she shoots them a couple of times, so I don't know.
Leon.
Oh, it's just acid rounds? Oh, okay.
I've been waiting for you, Leon.
What are you doing?
You know what this is about, so just hand over the G-Virus.
I don't believe this. Annette was right. About everything.
That's why I told you to leave without me, but you wouldn't listen. Now hand it over. Don't make me shoot you.
You can't do that. Ada! Ada! I've got you. Don't give up.
I remember back in the day, when that happened, I first thought, I was like, did Leon just shoot her? Like, I thought that's what happened.
Over. Just let me go.
Shut up. You're gonna make it.
It's too late, Leon. We both know it.
No. I promised you that we would escape. You just have to help me out here.
I really wanted to escape with me, Leon. Escape from everything. Goodbye.
bitch!
Ada!
So, this is what everyone's been dying
There's a trampoline down there. It did sound like a Magnum, didn't it?
All employees proceed to the bottom platform. To the bottom platform. All employees proceed 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 to the bottom
Yeah. Hold on a sec, I gotta check this real quick.
platform. All employees proceed to the bottom 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 platform.
Okay. Sorry, it was a road chat thing.
To the bottom platform.
Nope. Nope. Bitch ass naked zombies. Why are there always naked zombies in the labs? Damn, they got ugly asses.
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
Oh, Matthew Hendricks skipping out another membership. Anything? Thank you, dude. Greatly appreciate that. And you get it out to Pure Skill. So Pure Skill, if you're here, make sure to thank Matthew Hendricks and welcome to being on the squad here. Greatly appreciate it. You have access to emojis now and a really cool little Mastodon badge right next to your name. Scientists were fucking before they became zombies. I believe it. They were going to... What's that guy from Family Guy? It's just like, I was about to bone my girlfriend when these zombies showed up out of nowhere, and she was like, no way. Fuck yeah. I fucking hate this form so much. Got him. Oh no. Yeah! Yeah, it's just easier to kill him with the Magnum. Because that machine gun, it's good, but he'll just start tearing into me. And I just didn't want to feel like dying here at the end of the game when I literally have, like, not saved at all. Hey, this elevator looks familiar. Resident Evil Outbreak.
All employees proceed to the bottom platform. All employees proceed.
Hurry up! Leon! Leon!
Stay down.
Nah, not tonight, Cougar Man. This was just kind of a fun run night, you know?
Okay? Yes, I'm fine.
It's over.
No. I have to find my brother.
You're right. This is just the beginning. Goodbye, Ada.
This ending song was good too. Oh, yeah, no, the heat was terrible today, dude. This heat wave's killing me. Like, it's not supposed to last too long. I think it's just gonna be this week or whatever, but I mean, I would rather take the heat, honestly, than deal with the cold, because when it gets cold, my dad needs the heat on because he's so thin, and his arthritis affects him. He needs the heat blasting 24 hours a day, and it murders us on the heating bill and shit. AC on snow mode, right? Oh, yo, Matthew Hendricks. And he has just made it. So we are now able to add more icons to this channel. Thank you, dude. Greatly appreciate that. Thank you so much for the love and support you're giving here to the channel. Really appreciate that, dude. I really do.
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
Let's get to the Tyrant Cheeks. Yeah, Cheeks. Woo! 2 hours and 13 minutes. I'm going to say probably 2 hours and 25 minutes. B rank. Always loved this photo. So dope. Oh! What the fuck? Wow, Proxy! You were close, dude! Wow, you guessed it almost, dude. You were literally just... Wow, 3 minutes off. Holy shit! Damn! You had more faith in me than I did. Off by Jesus, man. Wow. Holy shit. Yeah. Let's go back to just chatting. So yeah, no, that was it, guys. That was Resident Evil 2. We're just kind of a super fun run. That's literally what this was, and it was absolutely fun for a run. It was. Like, you know, I don't know why I wanted to play this. I think it's just because, like, Reverse kind of put me into it. But, you know, I was like, I do kind of want to play Yu-Gi-Oh! A little bit, but I really just kind of want to play RE2. It's weird. But that's how my mind works. You know, we play a lot of different games here. But you guys can tune in tomorrow because we'll probably be back on our regular schedule for Yu-Gi-Oh! If not, I mean, just stay tuned because we might actually play more Resident Evil Reverse. If anything, definitely on Saturday, we will be playing Reverse. That'll be awesome. Yeah, no, but so guys, thank you all for the love and support tonight. We hit 55 likes, which is awesome. That I greatly appreciate that. And pretty much our viewer count was like over 30. I think we hit 40 at one point, or almost 50. So again, that is huge for this channel, guys. This channel literally, and I'm not saying this just to like bullshit. This channel literally is growing every day. I've been looking at the analytics and the people joining and stuff, and it is absolutely phenomenal how good that it is actually doing. So, I appreciate that. I am so happy that like all this hard work is paying off and that you guys are actually, you know, helping with that too. So, everybody, every time Proxy gets bitten, he eats a pizza roll. Actually, funny enough, so before we go, I'll tell a funny story today. So I had to go to the bank today. I went to the store. And it was still kind of hot in most of the store. Then I got to the frozen aisle area, right? And my phone was actually kind of getting like really hot for some reason. I don't know why. I had the brightness turned down all the way. So I don't know what was going on, but felt like it was really hot. So I opened like the freezer where the pizza bagels were. And I put the phone like right on the vent where all the cold air comes. I put the phone right there. And I just kind of stuck my whole body into it, right? I'm just like this the whole time, you know? And it was great. It was awesome. You know, it was just hilarious to see that. So like I was there for about like a good 2 minutes. So I'm sure like the cameras, everything, they're probably like, what the hell is this guy doing? Is he having sex with the frozen food? Like, what is this? And I was just, like I said, I was just in there, you know, like just trying to keep cool. And man, like I felt so good after I took the phone out. Phone was like nice and cold. It was great. It was awesome. But I didn't get pizza bagels. They weren't on sale. I only buy them when they're on sale because they're so fucking expensive, man. The pizza bites and shit like that. So, I got freezer burn from my AC. Jesus, dude. I'd kill for freezer burn right now. But, all right, guys. We're going to end it tonight and everything. But we will see you back here tonight because it is technically a brand new day, kind of like everything that we do here. So I will see you back here on this wonderful Tuesday night. With that being said, thank you all for watching. I'll see y'all next time. Take care. Have a good one.